Okay, so we're trying this again. We had a Love After Lockup video for you guys last week. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties again, so we couldn't get it out to you. But we're just going to go ahead and start off with episode 4 because we're not doing that again. So, yeah, so we can start out with this episode starts out off with Daniel being released from jail. Daniel's mother, Theresa, does not really like his girlfriend, Lizzy, because she was addicted to pills and
pill-popping animal.
Yeah. So, I mean, they picked him up from jail. He was so excited to be out. And that's
my couple though, right? That was the couple like she said something about, she made a comment about not liking his face tattoo, so I wonder if that's going to be a deal breaker for her.
I don't know. At this point, I would say no, but maybe we'll have to see if she mentions it again.
Yeah.
In the next scene, Andrea is in the studio and wants to talk to Lemondre's friend because she says she doesn't like his ways lately, and he is to be released in 2 days. His friend tells her he doesn't think that she should worry and that he thinks Lemondre will make smarter decisions when he gets out. Lemondre calls and says that he was in his own head because he only has time to think in jail. He says he loves her and wants it to be Team Us. And that's basically it. So it sounds like he rethought like all of those.
It's good they're on the same page. I'll say that. Whether or not, I think they're still too toxic for each other. But it's glad to see that he can self-reflect.
I really don't see this relationship lasting. I feel like it's all good now since he's in jail or whatever. But once they end up trying to start a life together outside, I think it's going to be a whole different ball game.
I will say this though, I did like her wedding dress.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to
that.
Next, Angela talks to her best friend Tommy about Tony. She tells him that she and Tony had a good day yesterday, which is when Tony got released, but they didn't have sex. Angela explains that the beauty of having a relationship with someone in prison is that there's a true bond. Angela's friend Tommy is skeptical about the situation. Tommy leaves and then comes back and interrupts Angela's confessional with a show producer. He says he realizes that he's screwing up and asks Angela to marry him. That was a crazy plot twist right there. Let me know your thoughts first.
Shout out to my nigga Tommy. Good job trying to follow your heart, but it's always going to end like that. You should have waited for Tony to bury herself first and then come in with the Captain Save her. But yeah, she loves Tony right now. You gotta wait for Tony to mess up, Tom.
And Tony's starting to mess up. I'm just wondering when Angela's going to see it, because there's no way a man did any sort of extensive amount of time in jail and he's not going to want to have sex on top. I'm sorry.
Unless he might be.
Call me crazy now.
He might be on the down low though.
He could be, but I'm not thinking he's on the down low. I think there's another woman that he's been entertaining and he's been using Angela for her money. Right.
Yeah, because she was buying him all of his Get Fresh stuff out of jail, all that.
But then he gave her a little spin move when he was talking about, well, I want to respect you. I don't want to cheapen our relationship by having sex in a car. Bull crap, Tony. Something's up.
Oh man, Tony is weird there too. So who knows? I know this, that Angela is going to be hurt when Tony plays her.
Yeah, and I feel like as outsiders we can see that coming from a mile away, but we know that when you're in a relationship you can like make up excuses for the person, which you saw her doing. Because
Tommy probably would treat this lady like a queen. It's so funny how nobody wants the easy common sense decision. I'm like, he looks like he will worship the ground that you walk on. Why don't you just
Unfortunately, you want the dude who's going to mistreat you.
you want the dude that's going to walk over you instead of worship the ground that you walk on. But a lot of girls like that, so.
Yeah. Next, we have Vincent and Amber, and they're still feeling awkward after their meeting. They go shopping to get Amber some clothes. They start arguing because Vince says he wants her to get a workout outfit. Amber says she is not interested in working out with Vince because of his level of intensity. Your thoughts?
Vince is so nice of a person. I think Amber's trying to make it so she's forcing herself to not like him. I feel like she's going to force her way to drive a wedge between them two.
I do feel like the issue is mostly with Amber. She's coming off to me like she just doesn't want to be told what to do. Instead of like, listen, you just got finished talking about how you need a push-up bra and some Spanx. Working out would probably be a good idea because if you work out with Vince, you may not need a push-up bra and Spanx over time.
And even he was just saying, like,
and
you
also
don't gotta do the same workouts I do. Like, you could do whatever.
Right, but I mean, this is something that would be good for your overall health and everything else. But you're just looking at it from a simple-minded standpoint. Like,
now, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. I can feel you on that. But at the end of the day, you can at least try for your man. At least once.
I mean,
then, like, I ain't feeling this bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But she's like, I don't want to work out. I heard her say, it's not that I don't want to work out, it's that I don't want to work out with you.
Yeah. And he's like, you don't gotta do the same workout I do.
Do you think like
she don't want him as her man. I can honestly see that.
Yeah, you think that she's basically sabotaging a relationship before it actually gets started.
Yeah, I think she probably genuinely loves him, and I feel like that was through that jail because of the time that he probably made her feel comfortable. But now that reality set in, she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life with him. Yeah,
she had talked about how when she was in jail, I think, what was it? They were communicating for a couple years. How supportive he was, and
her heart probably melted.
Yeah, so she said it was easy to fall in love, when she's behind bars. But now I just feel like she's like being oppositional just to.
Yeah, because even I know I'm not a therapist or anything like that, but from the outside looking in, it's like she's not even given it a chance to grow.
Right. All right. Next we have Shane and Lacey. They go to have breakfast. Shane says Lacey seems too good to be true, and he thought that he was getting catfished when he was in jail. He asks her why she doesn't have a boyfriend because she's so beautiful. She talks about what she went through with her ex-husband, but doesn't mention anything about John, which is the other guy who she's engaged to, who is actually incarcerated right now. Thoughts?
I just think this is so fake. I just think that this right here, the Shane and Lacey, man. I feel like Shane is somebody is in Lacey's world right now, and
I think it's only fake because of Lacey.
I think Lacey made it fake, but I feel like that. I think Shane actually do like Lacey.
But look at fake. Is there anything real about Lacey?
The kids, I guess.
But
they might not be real. But yeah,
her body's fake, her life's fake, the show's storyline's fake. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I try not to put too much. It's funny to me when I see Shane because he got the googly eyes, so he probably does do whatever Lacey's telling him. So she's probably like, "Look, babe, I need to grow my audience. I need to be on this show." So
I don't even think she did that. I think in her mind, this is my opinion. I think in her mind, she probably said, I'm getting on Love after Lockup. And then she did a calculated move by, well, she was probably already.
With the Jason dude.
John.
Yeah, she probably was already messing with John. But I think the Shane, she picked him up with him not. He looks like he doesn't have a clue what the hell is going on. Yeah. He all young and innocent. And I do not think Lacey's 29. I'm sorry. I did see
she look older.
She does look way older. But you know what?
That's because she's
the other dude that's like 31 too. He looks older too. Josh, I want to say his name is.
That's the one with Cheryl.
Yeah, I think
He looks older than that to me too.
So I don't know if they really check their ages. Because, what's her name? Lacey, she can't be no 29. There's no way she's younger than me.
Next on the show, it goes back to Andrea. She's shopping for wedding dresses and one of her sisters and one of her friends. She tells the saleswoman that her budget is $3,000. She says that she told her mom and her sisters that she was going dress shopping, but they weren't really supportive of it. So that's why she ended up there with one sister and one of her friends. Andrea says that although Lemondre has lots of money, she wants a small traditional wedding. During the dress fitting, her mom shows up and talks to her and tells her she still has time to back out of this. But I still think that her mom is thinking that even though she's doing all this dress shopping, she got good sense and she ain't really gonna go through with it. That's kind of like how I took it.
I think it all depends on what Lemondre wants when he gets out. If he does show her his loyalty, I think that she will go through with the wedding. I think if they start having problems off the bat, though, that she ain't going through with it.
Yeah. I mean, off top, just giving somebody who lives that type of lifestyle. That's another thing that I wanted to point out too. Like, they are just freely talking about how this dude is paying all kind of bills for her while he's in jail and this and this and that. Like, are y'all, do you not think that this is going to trigger some sort of investigation?
That's why I think
this is fake too.
Yeah, I think theirs is fake too. Even just the way how everybody knows him. Like the way his mom and them talk about him like that. Like, I think that either they've been to him and that she already had a past relationship with this dude, or some way. Because the way how their family just know this dude, like everybody knows him. And
he said that he feels like they could be as big as Jay and Beyonce. So I feel like this potentially could have been a joint effort to get on TV.
It was.
Because y'all might be known. Y'all both might be known in the little town or whatever that y'all from. But this was a way of getting y'all to be recognized, like nationally, internationally, and whatever.
I think that was her boyfriend. He went to jail.
Because you could tell even by him, he likes like being like having right, and obviously she does too.
Yeah.
So
I think that was her boyfriend, and he went to jail, and they might have broke up or whatever. And now she's probably getting back with him for trying to force him to marry her. Blah blah blah. And that's why the mom was like, Lemondre. Like, they're not even saying this guy or nothing.
They keep saying Lemondre.
Yeah, like they're too familiar with him. Like, he had something that he'd been like part of that family before.
So next, Josh and Cheryl are very happy to finally be together. Josh says he can't wait to have sex with her. They make a stop in the woods to get busy. After that, Josh's mom calls. Cheryl says that Josh's mom does not like her.
Well, would you like her? Would you like Cheryl?
First of all,
like
Cheryl
infatuated with serial killers.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. That's a no for me, dog.
And then she's mad that he has this. Well, I guess. Well, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but at the end of the day, yeah, Cheryl, she's cuckoo.
Yeah, she is. So then the show jumps back to Tommy and Angela. Apparently, Tommy left Angela speechless. So she turns him down and explains that she is in love with Tony. Tommy explains that they need to give it a shot, but Angela doesn't really see it. I feel like this is like a classic case of a woman just not being able to see the forest from the trees when it comes to a relationship. Like, this dude is about to play you all the way out, and
whose shoulder is she gonna be crying on?
Tommy.
Poor Tommy.
I know.
All right.
But do you think, like, when it comes to relationships and stuff, that happens with a lot of women? Like, we might have a male friend that we're just constantly overlooking.
Duh. That's what I said that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I mean, because he would tell me if that girl over, that boy stopped everything and came back.
Sure did. Like, man, I'm making a big mistake. I gotta go and profess my whole love to her.
Dang, Tommy,
And-
you should have talked to me before you did that, Tommy. I would have said, wait for Tony to burn his bridge.
You know what, though? Strategically, this still could be a good thing for him, because I would suggest that Tommy, okay, you professed your love, she turned you down, but do not, I repeat, do not say anything else about it. Leave it alone. Let things play out with her and Tony. In the meantime, go out there, start dating or whatever. Because Angela will get jealous and of the fact that he's dating another one, especially after Tony plays her, because we know Tony's gonna play her.
He ain't gonna want Angela though.
You don't think Tommy's gonna want her after that?
If he finds somebody else, he's not gonna want Angela. That's how it is. Back then he didn't want me. Now hot,
you all on me. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's how guys are. You don't want to miss the gravy train, Angela.
Yep, and she sure is about to miss it if she don't get her mind right before how many of these episodes is over.
See, like Tommy will let you keep your check and he'll clean the dishes.
Yeah, sure would.
Tony, he gonna be asking you to buy him something from Burlington.
I know, and some shoes to match. Well, no, I guess she can get shoes from Burlington too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Oh, so now we get back to Josh and Cheryl. They go to find out who his parole officer is and what the stipulations of his parole are. Josh says that he has an ankle monitor and a curfew and that he has to stay with his mom. Cheryl gets upset and says that she's not hanging at his mom's house every day until 8 o'clock. So let me ask you this question, because you have a choice to where you can get parole to a certain degree, right? Like, he didn't necessarily have to get parole to his mom's, right?
She didn't stay in that town though.
Yeah, but I heard her mention something about she wanted him to get parole to her house in Texas.
So that's the thing. He might not have been able to get the parole out of that state.
Okay.
Until, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can't. They probably don't even have a really established relationship to where, you know what I mean? He could consider that a stable house.
Established relationship according to the
parole officer.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? So he probably would have to at least stay with his mom for a little bit. That's why it was weird that she was acting like she couldn't understand that.
But she seemed like she was hot.
I was thinking, like, you don't even. It's almost like how it was with the dude, the Utah.
Move over a little bit.
The
People can't see you.
Utah and California.
Andrea and
like until
Lemondre.
Probably not until they really got established. His parole officer wouldn't let him go to Utah.
Yeah,
but she's weird for that though. She's like not even trying to be cool with dude's mom.
Yeah,
like at least try to come to some understanding.
Now, did they end up saying why dude's mom? Why Josh's mom didn't like her?
Mm-mm.
So I guess
at least they might have said in the first one or first episode.
I don't remember them saying anything about his mom until like now.
Yeah, me either. The only person I knew whose mom didn't like her was Lizzy. But, oh
well. Okay, so lastly, Shane and Lacey get a room. He says he can't wait to be intimate with her. But at check-in, Lacey asks for adjoining rooms. Lacey goes to Shane's room in her bra and underwear and gets on top of him and explains that she wants to wait until they get to know each other more before they have sex.
That right there lets me know that she, again, is playing the game of trying to do reality TV. First of all, you're not going to buy yourself something sexy. She's trying to show it off on TV. Because she knows the cameras are there. Mm-hmm. She got a double room, so she knows nothing ain't going to happen. Mm-hmm. And she's using Shane as a prop.
I was thoroughly annoyed by that scene right
Yeah,
there.
I'm like, she is really trying to.
Lacey is a troll, and I'm gonna just put it out there. She's a troll.
Dude, like the whole time, that's all she kept saying is she couldn't wait to have sex with him. Couldn't wait to have sex with him.
Like, and you're not even that hot to be playing
and then
this game.
she freaking almost got him kicked out the dressing room. Remember, dude was like, "Y'all ain't gonna be in my." He's like, "Y'all ain't gonna be in my store doing that." He's like, "I'll take the clothes back. Y'all can leave." And they left out the store.
Now I see what you were saying before, and you guys would have caught this if we didn't have technical difficulty. But what you were saying is that, like, Shane is a little young and I guess kind of like green, and he really can't see that. Like,
he's being played like a prop.
Like anybody with any sort of, I feel like, relationship experience, or anybody with any type of game about them would have seen Lacey's stupid little game from a mile away. Like, man, I'm not about to let this chick
But
play
it's a
me.
shame though, because it seems like Shane might be a decent dude, but I feel like once everything comes out, it's going to turn him a certain way. He's probably going to start feeling a certain way about women.
Yeah.
He's so young. He's only 21 to the point where he probably doesn't have any type of pre-notions on women. He's
so young and so thirsty. He is so, I'm like,
or Green, he likes this girl.
Like,
he's like, man, I ain't have sex since I was 17. Well, he said 4 years. I'm like, dang, I'm gonna have sex since.
But trust him, I don't know. It could be a mental illness type situation, or there is a real reason why this girl cannot get somebody who's is not interested or is not entertaining somebody who's not incarcerated. Like,
well, I think to me, it's whoever.
I mean, she's a cam model, but you know that you can manipulate the camera. But when we look at her on the show, like, you don't even look that hot for her.
I think she likes bad boys that wants her. That's what it looks like. She likes bad boys that actually wants her.
Would you disagree with me? Like, Lacey don't look that hot to me, especially not in the face. Like,
no, Lacey don't look hot. She does have a nice butt though. I'll say that, but it's fake.
Yeah,
everything's fake about her.
Yeah.
So, her lips look terrible.
They do.
And dude keeps saying, "You're so beautiful." I was like, maybe she looks different in person than on the camera.
Right.
Because to me, she ain't looking too hot.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe she looks better in person. I don't know. All right. Is that it? That's all we got?
Yep, that's it for today.
All right. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're going to have more Love After Lockup reviews, hopefully. I know Tom was saying that he doesn't really like the show this season.
Except for you, Tommy.
Tommy, yeah. Shout out to Tommy. Yeah.
This boy came back. He doubled back and said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Like,
this is like you interrupted. Oh, sorry.
That was a real loud.
This was like, "No, come in." He's like, How you gonna come back like you about to be the man?
Man, the producer was like, "Nah, give me all this footage. Get in here and say what you gonna say."
Wait a second. That's after you opened that door and seen that camera. He said, "Oh, sorry."
Listen, man, Tommy came and Tommy was in the car like, "Man, I'm making a mistake. I gotta go back and get my girl." She was like, "Nah." But yeah, sorry, like that, man. Okay. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And
let me know in the guys' comments. Let me know if you're not Tommy.
If you're Tommy?
Yeah. There's a lot of good guys out there that are like best friends, the girls that they want to date, and they just keep seeing the girl get shitted on, and they don't take them serious. So let me know if you're that guy.
Yeah, let him know, and keep fighting the good fight, guys. Later.
I don't know if that's the good fight, though. That's probably the bad fight. All right, later.